Hello, my name is Katie Vining, and we are starting a gardening adventure this spring in Louisiana Zone 8B. Today I am starting some herbs in some pots, and I have two little friends out here with me. They're going to work on their little garden and farms, and we are going to work on some seed packets that I got. These are from Walmart. I am just talking to the camera. I'm telling them about how we're growing some plants today. So I do not have a green thumb, I think. Pretty positive I suck at this. But I've never really tried either. So this will be year one of trying and seeing what happens. So that's what I want to document. Okay, so our first pot is lavender. It says true lavender, loved by pollinators, and this is a container variety. 80 days to harvest. That's several days. Okay, so that is 2.5 months. Today is the first weekend of March. So we might not see these until May. So I filled it up to about here with soil. And this is like the cheapest soil that Walmart had. It's called Expert Gardeners. Okay, so I just dumped those in, and then my husband, Aaron, said to put a little bit of soil just on top of that with my miso soup spoon, because I could not find any gardening tools at Lowe's yesterday because they were about to close. So we literally sprinted and got what we could. Okay, so I'm going to write down what this is. And today is March 2nd, Dr. Seuss's birthday.
Birthday.
Hey, you see the apple juice?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Lavender. It might be neat to make some stuff with my Cricut to put on these pots. I don't know how Cricut stickers would stick. But just a basic, I found a silver Sharpie in my drawer, so that's cute. Lavender. Okay. Okay, next herb, dill. I mainly picked herbs. I picked 4. I don't remember what they all are right now. But I picked some that I know we would actually eat, and herbs that I know do well in Louisiana. I know rosemary does really well. Like, my grandma is always trying to give away pieces of her rosemary, but we don't really eat it that much. So I wanted to grow things that I thought we would actually use. Lavender. I would use lavender just dried throughout the house. I know it would smell good. Also, I really like to put just lavender sprigs and lemon in water to drink throughout the day. And that is what I would use this for. Dill, I like it with seafood. So especially salmon, any fish. I would mix it in tartar sauce, and also just to cook in the pan with the fish. I like it with like tuna salad. Just random things like that. Maybe on sandwiches. And I think dill, it would actually look kind of cool in a bouquet too. The dill packet. And literally, I have no idea what I'm doing at all. So I just filled up my little pot. Not even filled up. I did it halfway because this is kind of a lot. And I don't want to spend a lot of money on this, even though I already kind of have. But not on the herbs. On some perennial bulbs that I'm going to plant later. A lot to me. But I got perennials because they're going to last a very long time. They'll come back year after year. And we just moved into this new house, and all around the house are garden beds that past owners have taken the time to make. And so all I have to do is spruce them up. I don't have to start from scratch at all. Okay, the next two that I'm doing are garlic chives. There's a lot of 18-wheelers on this road, sorry. Garlic chives and extra triple curled parsley, which I do think we will eat. So that's what I'm going to work on next, just like how I did with the other two. Go ahead. You help me? Put it in the pot. You help? Okay, parsley going in. Get parsley in. Oh, no, don't touch them. Don't touch them. Put the dirt. 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 Dirt in. Ooh, good job. Keep going. You gonna clean up? Help me? You wanna do it?
Yeah.
Good job.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's okay.
Uh-oh. I get wet.
You can do it with your hands. You wanna use your hands?
Yes.
Tap, tap. Okay. Parsley. Wait a second. There you go. Boom. Josie, say hello. Say hello. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay, so herbs are done. Next, we are going to plant some flower seeds. And I got, you're going to help? Go get that blue spoon, please. It's over there behind the farm box. Okay, so I got these 4 tiny little pots from Hobby Lobby because, again, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And they were in the summer stuff, so they were 40% off, and they're $4.49 for all 4. So we are planting. Let's talk about perennials first. Yes. Oh, thank you. It's okay. She's doing a good job. Josie is putting the dirts in the pot, and that's good. Okay, let's start talking about, okay, so annuals I'm going to keep in these planter boxes that my husband built. There's 2 of those. I have zinnias. These sunflowers will be transferred to the garden bed. And then perennials will be transferred to the garden bed, which are Sweet William, Shasta Daisy, and Black-Eyed Susan, which always remind me of my grandma. If you know, you know. The Black-Eyed Susans. Oh, she's making a big old mess. But that's all right, even though she just took a bath. Okay, so flowers going in. Okay. Everything is in a little pot. This is day 1. I'm going to leave them on these steps because it gets pretty good sun. These are mums that I bought in October. They completely died, but we picked off all the dead stuff and all this green stuff came back. So that's pretty cool. Hello. So I'm about to water these for the first time and keep children away from them. Okay. My goal is to only work on this section of our house this year. And to fill it mainly with perennials so that it grows back every year and I can work on a different section next year. Because our house is pretty big and it goes all the way around the house. So there were these crepe myrtle looking things here, but we just cut them because what the green that you see on these over here is just like a wild thorny thingy that grew on top of them. So my goal is to put sunflowers in the back. I also have a white azalea bush I want to put out here. I know sunflowers are annuals, but they're pretty easy, I would think. So this is just a shot of what it looks like right now. I'm about to try to rake it out. All right, garden bed update. I raked out a lot. And then I called a friend and neighbor who goes to my church, and got her to come and try to like coach me and give me some advice. Her advice is these three. Hold up. Okay, I'm just gonna read it to you. My gladiolas, caladiums, astilbe, and ferns will do good in this bed because it is partial shade. The other plants that I bought will be better in this bed because there's no tree blocking the sun here. So lilies, echinacea, dahlias, rosebush will go there in the future. But like I said, I'm not trying to do 2 beds in 1 year. I can't. So, we are going to be focusing on things that have partial shade on the label because of this tree. It's more of a shady spot because there are 2 trees here. Also, there are tons of roots in this bed. So she said, first thing first, pull as many roots as I can. Then I need to get dirt to go on top of the plastic. But the previous owners have kind of given me some dirt because they had a koi fish pond in the backyard. And there is a lot of dirt either in that pond now or under the pond. I don't really remember. So we can move dirt from the koi fish pond to here. So that way we won't have to buy a ton more soil for this bed. So today my goal is to pull as many roots as I can out of this bed and plant the partially shady things that I bought. All right, y'all. It is the afternoon. I am exhausted. I can't get over my gardener fingernails because I don't have any gloves. Okay, so just to remind myself what just happened, my friend Carolyn Carter came over. She helped me dig out a ton of roots and let me know what to do. There's about 3 rows of gladiolas in the back. I had 50 bulbs. I did not plant all 50. Okay, the front corner, so right here and the other end, I planted a fern. We'll see what happens. Okay, in the middle of this garden bed, I planted these things. I do not know how to say that, but they're in the middle. And then one more thing is I planted 4 caladiums on the border. And then I had an idea that since I have these sunflowers that need full sun, and they're this pretty shade, I did a row of them right here. So we'll see what happens with these sunflowers. All my other stuff that is supposed to be full sun, I'm gonna do in my planters. So this is what I look like. I feel extremely sunburned. Oh my gosh. My face hurts. I'm scared of what tomorrow brings. This is my pink face indoors. As I say, I'm scared of what tomorrow brings for sunburn recovery, and I'm going to be so sore. Hello, it is March 7th, I think. Last time I talked to you, it was the 2nd, and today is the Tuesday after that Saturday. Some garden updates is that yesterday I planted a pot, and today I planted another pot, and they both have dahlias, echinacea, 1 root each of those. Hollyhocks, I believe, 2 roots each of that, and then some zinnia seeds. So we'll see what happens. I have no idea. And then today I had gotten a $10 bare root rose from Walmart. They come in like a plastic bag. And the one I got is called Moonlight Magic, a hybrid tea rose. So I followed a YouTube video on that today. I took it out of the bag And I think I don't have high hopes because the one I picked is browner than the one in the video said that you should choose. And so I soaked it for 2 hours and then I planted it in a pot by itself. And we'll see what happens. Again, I do not have high hopes, but hopefully one day we'll get some roses like this. It is grafted onto something else. And so I know these roses won't last forever, but hopefully they have a good year, or good 3 years at least. What else? I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and I learned something, but I can't remember what it was. Let me think. Okay, y'all. It's the next morning. I'm at school. But this morning when I woke up, I finally remembered what I was trying to say. Okay. From all these YouTube videos that I've been watching, I said in the beginning of this that I wanted to do all perennials in my garden so that I wouldn't have to work as hard next year and I could focus on another section of my garden and those perennials would just come back. But I have learned there are pros and cons to perennials and annuals. So the con about perennials is that they will only bloom for maybe a month, but annuals will bloom for about 2 months or more. So even though annuals have to be replanted, you could try to save their seeds. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm going to try. And they'll bloom for longer than the perennials do. But the perennials are less work long term. So that's what I was trying to remind myself. Okay, same day as my last update, and today is March 6th. Yesterday I was very confused. But I just got home, and I check the plants every day. Zinnia has sprouts. So that was very fast. Zinnia came from seeds, and I just planted these Saturday. Today is Wednesday. And that is the only thing that has leaves. There's a spider web in this one. Checking everything. It's very hard to tell if things have actually sprouted in my garden bed, because I don't know exactly where I planted things, and some things could just be weeds. So this is the garden bed since Saturday. All the leaves are raked out. I put a layer of topsoil on top, and later on, once I see what plants actually come up, I will put mulch around them. So week 1, still just waiting. We had a lot of rain the past 2 days, moderate rain, and now we have lots of sunshine and warm weather. It's in the 80s right now. Last update for the day. My azalea bush has a bloom. That is very exciting. It's a really nice plant that I got at a nursery. So that is going to be the last update for this video. And I will update some more. Maybe Sunday, there will probably be some growth. That will be a week and a day. So thank you for following along with me.